guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you this tutorial for this really cool boho necklace that I made using the bargain bead box for May Cloudburst collection. I did add a few of my own pieces to it this time. I added this pink shell discs, Hishi beads. I added this blue crackled colored glass bead. I added a few of those. And I added, I had these fire polish beads. I think they're 3mm. They're like purplish and copper and everything, so I thought the copper matched with the findings. And then I added some of my pink tiny crystal bicones to it. So I think everything else was from them. And I did add my lobster clasp. So yeah, and I love the way this turned out. Oh, and I did add my seed beads. That's right. So I put my seed beads over my jump rings, just to give them a little more of a finished look. And none of these match. Not one of these little sections match. They're all different. I wanted something eclectic. So this is what I came up with. So if you want to learn how I made this, then you stay tuned. So to save time, I already made some of these little pieces, but I wanted to show you. So what I did is I pulled out of my stash. I have these little shell beads and they're pink. I wanted to add a little bit of pink to this because the last one I didn't. And of course, you know, I like to add some different colors in it. And then I had these beads. These are glass beads and they have that crackled look. But these actually match these beads. So I was like, you know what, it just give a different shape in that color. So I did those. And then I also, I have these little seed beads because I put these on my jump rings just to add a little more interest to the jump ring, you know, if I'm using it in the front as a decorative piece. So what I did was I took this toggle clasp and I'm using this as a focal piece instead of the, using it with this. So I used 3 of the bigger jump rings and I just made these 3 pieces right there. And I used, I also used some of these fire polish beads that had like a little coppery color to them. So they had like copper, they had a little bit of purplish kind of, I think they're 3mm. Then I also had some of these pink crystal bicones. And I wanted a little bit of pink in there too, lighter pink too. So yeah, so I took the 3 circles and I just added them at the bottom, and then I made those right there for this focal piece. I'm kind of contemplating, these were the they are 6.0 and it says they're turquoise, but they're actually not. They're a little more muted than turquoise. I think they match with the other beads in this box, so that's why I'm using them. I'm wondering if I should put them on these jump rings as well. I'm thinking I might do that. Let me see here. So I'm going to take this apart. I was kind of trying to do stuff to save time so the video is not an hour long. Okay, so that's going to go on that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add, I love adding jump rings or seed beads onto jump rings because I just think they look so pretty. Okay, now let me try this one. See if I like this. Yeah, I think this will look pretty. And then you just want to make sure that you really cover that. So let's look at that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to do this to all of them. And then they'll kind of move around in there. I'm going to take the middle one. And then I'll show you afterwards. I'm going to take this off again. And I'm going to do 4 on this one. So 2 in the back, and then 2, 1, 2 in the front. Okay. And then, let me see. So this would be the middle one, because this has got the bigger hoop on the bottom. Gonna go a little farther like that. And then, yeah, I like those. All about the zazz. Okay. So here's these. Now, let me get some more of these out. I'm going to use them up. Okay. So now I'm going to do 2 in the back. Oh, where did that go? Well, I don't know where it went. It's probably in my lap somewhere. And then 2 in the front. 1, 2. Okay, so okay. So yeah, that looks pretty. And then I have this one in the middle. This has got the bigger copper ring on it. So yeah, so they just kind of move around. It just, yeah, I do like that more now. It kind of connects the pieces a little more. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make one more of these up here. So I have one of these and I kind of straighten it out. And let's see, what are we gonna use for beads? I'm gonna do one of these. And then I'm gonna do one of these wavy ones are, they're like kind of stuck together. Oh, here they go. Okay. And wave. One of the crackled agates. And the other wave. And then one of the pinks. And then one of the other ones from them. Okay. Then I take my round nose pliers, this is what I use. And I go up a little bit higher than that. And I bend that. Then I take my flesh cutters and I do it maybe about 1/3 of an inch, kind of. And I close my eyes because I don't want that to land in my eyes. And I take my round nose pliers and I go around like that. Okay, so I have these. So I have this. Now I'm going to, let's connect, before we do the front, let's connect all of these together. So let's see. They're all different. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 6. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. And then we're gonna put all the circles. But I'm just kind of looking at it and I'm like, eh. I'm gonna use my round nose pliers because I also use them to remake the circle sometimes. Okay, so I have this one. So yeah, you can, you know, do your own thing when you're doing this. You know, I mean, purple would be pretty to add to this too. You know, there's a lot of different colors and textures you can add. That's that. And they're eclectic. Nothing matches. Not one of these match. They're all different. Sometimes they match, sometimes they don't. Just depends. Okay. And then we're going to do this one. And I think this is the last of this. I'm going to do this side there. I used a little bit of all the beads. Let me see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go with this side. I'm going to open this up. We're going to add this to it. Yeah, this jewelry has to be rustic looking because just the pieces in it alone give that vibe. Okay. Go this side. So I pretty much used out of the eye pins. I think the eye pins were 2 inches long. I used about 1 inch to 1.5 inches on each one that I made. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty much even. It's, you know, oh, I need to, I need to get, hold on 1 second. I need to get, a lobster clasp. Just realized that. Okay, and there went the seed bead that I just dropped. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now, let me move these out of the way because we don't need these anymore. Okay, so now we have this and we have this. Okay, so now I'm going to move this up a little more. So I'm going to connect it like 1, 2, and then this will connect to there. So we are going to take the first 2 jump rings are going to be here. I'm going to use these. I'm going to do 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. So now that goes right there. Oh, 1 second. I'll put that on there. Oh, okay. So we have this and that. So now we're gonna put 4 of the seed beads on, the 6 seed beads. So then they come up in the front like that. So you can see that. Now I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do 4 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put that right there. And you could, I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to. One second, let me. Yeah, I mean, you can put another connector right there, but I'm not going to. So now I have these smaller jump rings for this next one. And I think these are gonna have 2 or 3. I can't remember what I measured out. I think 3. 1, 2, 3. And then got this. And then this, yeah. We got 3 on there. We kind of want to get it a little past there. So we have that. Then we're going to do this one. Do 1, 2, and 3. That goes there. We're going to have that hanging there. And bring that in, and then put this on right here. Oh. And then I'm going to close these up. I go a little past it so that it kind of... And you want to, when you attach it, you want to make sure that everything is, you know, right. So I'm going to get out 4 more because we're doing 3 for each one. And then the next one's going to go through the smaller hoop there. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. Okay. We got that. And now we're going to do this last one. Do this. This is definitely Boho, which is my favorite. I like freeform jewelry, you know, when you don't really, sometimes you don't have a plan, you just start mixing colors together and textures, and then, you know, something beautiful comes out of it. Okay. So now, let me get these. See how those are right there. So you see how kind of now it just kind of has this free-flowing look to it. And it just kind of adds some interest to the jump rings as well. So now we're going to do, one more jump ring, 2 more actually. Do one of the bigger ones for the that and that for the lobster clasp. So then this lobster clasp goes on, and then this goes on, like that. And you could put a seed bead on that too if you wanted. The sky is the limit. You put a little charm on there. And then for this, I'm doing that right there. Make sure this is, 1 second, I'm gonna straighten this out. I know I'm not in camera right now, in view. I'm straightening this out really quick. And this is it. I think this turned out so pretty. You know, and when you get, you know, really pretty toggle clasps like this, you don't have to actually use them as those. You can use them in the front towards a focal piece. So you see, I just kind of did a little bit of everything. I used just a couple of my glass ones, the crackled agate, the pink shell, those little copper fire polish beads, and then these were the ones that we got from Bargain Bead Box, and then my pink crystal bicones. I wanted to add a little bit of, I added 2 different pinks, the soft one and then the little brighter one. And then this. So I love the way this turned out. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of it, and if you think you might make this yourself. And I will leave a link to the Bargain Bead Box below. I will also leave a link to all my social media below. So if you would like to follow me on anything, then just go ahead, and I will see you on my next video. And you have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.